Hey guys, welcome to the stream. This is Arriagada coming to you live from SONIX Bar and Grill here at 423 McMillan Avenue. We're here for the third annual Wally Mclean Memorial Tournament. It is a 3-day event. We're in day one. It's running from November 17th to the 19th, and we're now in the second round of the A side. This is a matchup between shots fired and weekend clearance, and well, we have weekend clearance on both tables right now. Or Taylor on the main table. We got Jim McKenzie on the other table. Both players, some shots fired. Does he have enough room for that ball to go to the corner? I think I fixed my static situation too. Wasn't sure if it was going to make it through, but it's going to stay up on the table. And we'll have Dave Strachan come to the table now from shots fired. And I said shots fired earlier, but weekend clearance is the other team that's on the table right now. There's one of each now, but Jim McKenzie on table one is from weekend clearance. Dave Strachan on our main table is from shots fired. He's playing against Orv Taylor, who was on the main table, and he is from weekend clearance. Should be okay here on the 7 ball. You bump the 8 ball over a little bit, but it shouldn't be a problem. He's gonna wanna get onto that 5 ball to get onto that 4 ball. He's gonna play safety. Oh no, he's going for the shot. Okay. He could have played safety too, but then it's a kick shot. Now he's gonna find the pocket on the 4 ball. And the 1 ball's a little tight too. He's got to work that out. I got Rafael Nieto on the other table from shots fired on table number 1. He'll make the shot to the corner. Looks like he's trying to solve the puzzle right now. First turn at the table. Ooh, it's gonna go in. Didn't look like that was gonna go in. Well, now he's gotta find the finish here, which it wouldn't be so bad to finish on the 1 ball. I don't think it goes to the side, but it goes to the corner. If it goes to the side, it's a tight cut, which normally you're not gonna take that for the finish. Let's go to the side. The way he's playing it right now, it looks like he's trying to shape up for the side pocket as a finish shot. I don't know, man. Now, if you try to play shape on top of this 1 ball, you can find yourself in a very bad situation if you don't get the proper angle on it. You got to be pretty straight. Going below will be a good option if it goes to the side for sure. And if it goes to the corner, this isn't bad. Now, I'm thinking if it goes to the side, that's the way you're going. Yeah, that's the way you went. Making it easy here on this table. Looking a little complicated to me, but it wasn't that bad. Shots fired. We'll take the first game. We'll move on to table number 1 now. Rafael Nieto still working this table out. Chance to get his team up by 2. Rafael will make the 3-ball to the corner. Didn't quite get position, I think, the way you want, or maybe he was trying to shape up for the 5-ball. If he was shaping up for the 5-ball, he's good right now. And it looks like he's gonna have to go 1 and then 6 for the finish. You have to be pretty good on your angle here. He was trying to force the angle. Oh, it's gonna go down. Holds on for a few seconds before it drops. Still good at the table. Comes up tight on the 8-ball. Not part of the plan. He's in tight on it, but the shot's available, and he doesn't really have to worry about scratching unless he gets the cue ball to come off the bottom rail and then back to the right off that 14 ball in the side pocket, or 10 ball in the side pocket, but I don't think he'll be anywhere near that. Good on the shot. The cue ball's going to go to the other side, and oh man, it almost scratched, but it didn't. Back to our main table. 2-0 for shots fired. Race to 13. Third annual Wally Mclean Memorial 8-ball tournament format. It's a 25-game format. Race to 13. So whoever wins 13 games first wins. 5-player teams. 2 masters allowed per team at the most. That's your max. And then they have a handicap system, which is 20 points per team. Anybody that's a Premier, Vegas Intermediate, or Master, which are basically 650 and up Fargo rate, 5 points. Super Vegas are 4 points, and those guys are basically, I'd say, like 575 to 650-ish, less than 650. Then we have Vegas and Cash Plus, which are 3 points. Those are basically players are 550 and under. Cash 3 and Cash 2 are 2 points. And those players are around the 300 mark. And then the Cash 1 novice is around the 200 mark for Fargo rate. Needed a bigger bounce off the rail for that one. Still okay to make the shot, but now the 3-ball is going to get bumped around and it might create a problem for him. Just a little bit too soft off the cushion. Oh, and the 3-ball is going to play the bad guy. He's going to tie up the 13-ball. Don't think you can find a way out on this one anymore. He's got to play safe. And you don't really want to make the ball if that's the case. You want to keep it somewhere near for the breakout. I wouldn't have put it right into that pocket because it doesn't really serve a purpose in that pocket. And all that's going to happen there is that his opponent's probably going to end up doing a combination at some point to take over that pocket and then leave a stripe there. No, I don't know. Timothy Bone right now has a chance to be able to break that out. He's going to go for it. Did he get enough to make the three? I think he did. Just to find a follow-up shot, he'll get something with the 4 ball. Also has the option. No, I guess that's about the only option he's got right now is just taking the 4 ball. All right, so Darren's going to come back to the table, and he's got a tough shot here on the 13 ball. It's a makeable one, though. It's a challenge. It's going to be a ball in hand for Timothy Bone from Team Weekend Clearance. Just got to keep us cool here on this one. The table is fairly open. Thank you. All right, so he makes the shot to the corner, and now he's got the 8 ball remaining. You make the 8 ball, gets his team on the board. 2-1. They're down by 1. And all right, so I believe we're going to go to the other table. Michael Wong is going to be shooting on this one. And it looks like he's not happy with the result here. On our main table, we have Jessica Archer playing from Team Shots Fired. I'm not sure who she's playing against. Looks like she's playing against Dwight Wamdiska. Berlin Wamdiska is playing against Michael Wong right now on table 1. So as of right now, you got both members from Shots Fired at the table. All right, just doing a couple of setups here for the stream. Gonna have somebody come join me here. Jason McNish is gonna join me for a little bit. Just trying to make sure I get everything set up properly. All right, now we're good. All right, Jessica Archer at the table here on the main table from Team Shots Fired. Looks like she's found herself a bit of a challenge here on the stripe. At least she was considering taking on, where's she solids? Maybe she's solids. Slight overcut on the shot. It's gonna tie up the other stripe though, so that's not bad. She'll have another chance. Michael Wong on table number one, looking to get this win for his team. Shot to the side is going to open up the corners too. Oh, he's going to miss that shot. And he's going to get a bad kick off the 7-ball scratch to the corner as well. Ball in hand for Jessica Archer from Team Shots Fired. And let me see, where's she at in her handicap? So she's considered a cash one, like an entry-level player. And Dwight is a Vegas level player, so he's kind of like, I guess, the 560 and under, 550 and under. I'm trying to figure out what to do here. I think she should take the ball in hand to make the 5-ball first. I guess what the problem is here is the finish. So how do you finish this? So if you don't feel comfortable getting the cue ball go around table, then you start off with the 4, and then you take the 5 and the 1, then you finish on that 7-ball. You can also play a combo on the 4 to the 7, a straight combo, and then just leave the 4-ball as an escape shot or a follow-up shot to that corner. Having a tough time making up her mind on this table. Michael Wong won the last one, so it's 3-1. Shots fired in the lead. Just gonna open these up a bit. It's gonna tire her on the floor though. Or maybe she still has it, I don't know. Looks like she might still have it. The only thing about this shot is it's tough to play the shape for the 8-ball. So if you have it, like, you're more inclined to take it to the side because it's an easier shot. But the shot to the corner will probably give you the shape that you're looking for. But that's a much more advanced shot than she feels comfortable with. So now the problem is if she takes the shot to the side pocket, there's always a small percentage chance that she might end up trying to force the spin to be able to get shape on the 8-ball. And then she could maybe miss the shot to the side. So it looks like she's decided that she's going to go to the corner. A much tougher shot, but the result can't be better. Well, I don't know. It's still a tough option, you know, because that 9-ball might provide a block at the end. You got to get a shot somewhere on the where her hand is roughly. And it's tough to get back there with that shot to the corner or to the side. She'll make a beautiful cut to the corner though. Now she'll have to make up something special here for the 8-ball because she doesn't have much to work with. Just enough to maybe cross the 8-ball, and that's about it. I don't think she can bank it. I don't think she can cross corner it. So the kick shot would be the other option, which is a fairly tough kick shot, but not impossible. See what she decides to do. I feel like this should take her some time to figure out, but she's already approaching it. She's going to go for the bank. Come up short, turns the table over to Dwight Wondiska. And he'll get going on the main table. Ken Townley says, I don't like her pattern here. Well, and she's like a novice level player, so she doesn't really know much about patterns. She's just trying to use common sense or logic to figure out how to stay away from trouble. But that's one of the biggest things about becoming a better player is, you know, having that that pattern knowledge, right? And knowing how to avoid situations with spin to be able to avoid situations by using the spin. Oh, just underhit it. Good effort. And you know, you gotta, like I said, she's a cash one player or entry level player, novice level player. So for her, like that shot was like incredible, man. She made that cut earlier to the corner, which I saved the highlight on. And that shot was probably a little bit harder than this one. But for her, this one was harder because it's not something that she works on all the time. Boy, when this was gonna get a little lucky on that one. Weekend clearance down by 1. All right, and we'll go back to table number one. We have Dave Strachan sitting at the table right now from Team Shots Fired. He's playing against Jim McKenzie from Weekend Clearance. I have good for you, man. I wanted to go to that one too. Trying to get that. All right. Jim McKenzie at the table here now. 2 shots away. Well, 1 shot away now. That's okay. Didn't hurt anybody. Surprised I fell. Just put it beside you there, yeah. Hot seat. All right, he's going to miss the 8 ball. And let me go back to our picture-in-picture here. I have Jason McNish, who's joining me here on the mic. I'll bring down my thing here too, so that way you can see that it's not me talking.
Hey, everybody.
Make some sound adjustments here. All right, so this table here, the big table is this one. The small table is that one.
Yeah, it looks like Strack made a hell of a safety here on table 1. Be surprised if he doesn't win this rack.
Nice follow through combo from Raph on the main table.
Haven't seen Raph very often. He's doing well. Weekend Clearance, where are they from? Are they from around here?
Like Sioux Valley, Brandon, that area.
Yeah, they shoot good. I haven't seen them around in a while.
It's got all the ratings here. So like these guys are 3 cash plus 2 Vegas. And then Raph is this team here. And they have 2 cash ones, 2 Super Vegas and a Premier.
Got it. Okay, I've seen Darren before, but
And I don't know what happened with her game.
she cut the 8 ball to the side and hung it there.
So then Dwight won that game?
Yeah.
So then they're tied at 3. Okay.
On the little table here, we got Strachan making a back and forth and a hell of a shot. These are the differences between the levels of players.
Yeah, you can see the difference, man. Raphael's going to win that one for his team. Oops, I put a 4-3. They're in the lead, and Dave Strachan is on the other table looking to maybe make this 8 ball. Should be good to make it. He's gonna make it.
Oh.
So they're up by 2 now. 5-3. Now we have Darren DeMerkel playing against Merlin Wamdiska on our main table. And we have Dwight Wamdiska. He's breaking on the small table on table number 1. Not sure who he's playing against, though. Is he playing against Michael Wong? No. Yeah, he is. Looks like Michael's getting his jacket off.
Oh, he's a cash player.
Yeah, he's a cash player. He just won his last game, too. So, like, when a cash player wins their game, that's a bonus.
Definitely very. Is it 2 games I get?
No, well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what this setup is. There's 5-player teams, 25-game format. So I'm assuming you would get 5 racks.
No, I mean, do they the handicap? They each get +4, so they're even.
They're even, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
If one had like 0, then they would get the handicap. Otherwise, these ones they cross each other out.
Got it. Got it.
It is Michael Wong that's playing on table number 1, but Dwight Wamdiska's breaking. And we got Merlin Wamdiska that just broke on the main table here from weekend clearance.
Good break. A lot of debate between the head ball break and the side ball break. Me personally, I preference a side ball break. It doesn't open the table for a run out against a true grinder's rack. I don't see too many trouble balls in this run. Uh-oh.
So, just so you know, when I commentate, I usually focus on the main table. And then when there's nothing going on here, I focus there. But if I see there's something like exciting going on that table, then I'll switch over. So you just gotta mainly pay attention to the screen when I'm blowing it up. When I blow it up, you'll see it because right, so then you'll know when you're seeing a lot of it. Any other time I'll be here in the corner.
This looks like a good rack here on the big table here on the big table. You say you're going to Vegas this year?
Yeah, well, my wife says she wants to go to Vegas, so yeah, I'm going to Vegas.
That sounds like you're going to Vegas.
Whatever she says, I do.
Yes, dear.
It's been a plan.
We went last year. Same thing. Like the wife likes it, but it's not cheap to go to Vegas.
Yeah, no, it isn't. I mean, for me, like I was working every hour pretty much, but even then it was still expensive. I had one day to enjoy Vegas and I went broke. And I'm not a gambler, man. That's the interesting thing is I'm not a gambler.
Yeah, you don't have to gamble to lose your shirt. Even, dinner for a Canadian's $30. That's 45 American or 45 Canadian, 30 American.
Yeah, I had a burger in a restaurant and it costed me $50-something for a burger and fries, man.
That is ridiculous. That's some special animal you're eating.
Yeah, and I looked at the menu and I was like, okay, this ain't that bad. And then I got to the bill, I was like, wow.
If anybody's going to Vegas, there's a place called Batista's Hole in the Wall. You got to go there. It's right by the Flamingo.
Oh, okay.
Like $40. They serve you well. You get free table wine, white and red included. And they give you a lot of food, so you don't leave there. But you got to make reservations ahead of time. You can't just show up and go.
The Flamingo was the original casino in Vegas, the first one.
Yeah, they've knocked it down twice, I think, since. But yeah, definitely the Flamingo name was there. There you go. Hell of a run.
All right, so Merlin will help his team get ahead.
Let's see the
one more game, so they're down by 2, or no, they're down by 1 now. We'll go to other table. Michael Wong trying to finish this table off. Looks like he's gonna have to leave that. I don't know. I kind of like taking the 1 ball here, but I don't think he's gonna take it. Though he should, because the 7 ball is not really gonna do much for him. The best he can do is get over back to where he is.
Yeah, it's not a ball count game right now. It's all about your
just winning.
You just got to get your wins. It doesn't matter. Inch or a mile, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter how many turns you have at the table, man, as long as you're winning.
Yeah, take those chances. Even though in my match, I played a couple of safeties, but I did it because I wanted to secure the win.
Craig Murky, what's up, man? Says, hey, Rod Arriagada, how are you doing, my friend? Good to see you out streaming this event. Thanks, man. I'm happy to be here. Kevin Lee, challenge Monday, man. Be ready. Art and Smoke, Ryan. Welcome to the stream. Brock Prashad, happy birthday. Frank Del Toro, how you doing? All right, so it looks like we got a break on the other table. And we have Orif Taylor on this table, on the main table now, on the big screen. And Mike Wong is shooting on table 1. He made the one ball. I felt like it was the right shot to take, but he didn't really get the result that he wanted.
No.
Like, to get shape for the finish, he's going to be tough.
Yeah, he's got to come up and down table and a little window there.
He's almost going to put like tons of speed and lots of spin to come around and do like 1, 2, 3, almost 4 rail shape, which I don't think you can do it on this table.
He's got an up and down straight. He's going to draw on this one, but I thought maybe you can go up and down straight, check it on the rail.
The tangent line is taking him towards those 2 stripes on the left, that 11 and 12 ball. We're going to go to that table just so we can see this. Try to draw it. Lots of stroke for a cash 1 guy. They don't make them like they used to, man. Cash 1s in my day couldn't do anything like that.
I think back in the day it was just Cash League in Vegas.
He's in a lot of trouble here. You can't get out. He's going to have to turn that table over.
Just got to leave him garbage. And let's see if the discipline takes over and the guy's going to be patient with his rack.
Yeah, and because it's just wins, I think guys are a little bit more patient than if it was points.
Yeah, that's what makes the VNEA events really exciting, is that points. You're going for the big runouts, making your guy pay.
Check out all my YouTubers. What's up, guys?
Yeah, YouTubers, I love watching on YouTube stream rather than Facebook because you can rewind yourself. You can watch it, go back and you missed a shot, pause it, come back to it. There's a lot more functionality there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's always different. It's been like that. I can't change it. I try to change it many times. It just resets right back.
Stubborn.
Oh, he's going to miss the shot to the corner. Had the finish there, too. He was ready for it.
Oh, so this is Jessica. She played well. Great patient player.
Yeah, not bad. Like I said, these cash 1s aren't the same, man. I used to chase everything and I couldn't make anything. These guys are like drawing masse and jumps, and
It wasn't exciting unless you're doing a 3-rail jump or a 3-rail kick bank.
I think I still have the shot from earlier. Yeah, she made this cut. Like, the cash 1s never used to make these shots, man.
I was looking at that shot from the sideline. I thought she was cutting in the side, a little stun rights to spin back for the 8-ball, but then she cut it all the way down.
I don't know why you always end with your hands. I gotta use one hand on the mic.
Rod's enjoying some of this great food from Simon Grill here at SONIX. Chicken stir fry is something we talked about too. It's good, decent price, $10. In Vegas, that'd be a $75 meal. Shooting Star Casino tournaments next week. Should be a fun one. I've never been. I'm first time going.
Is it a team event or a singles event?
Both. Yeah, 9-ball, 8-ball, and team. In this event, I'm playing with my son Rylan, Wally Mclean, and Lorinda, and Andrew Singleton. So it's a good team, fun team. Known everybody for a long time, and it's nice to play with your kids and your family. So a few stories like that around.
I think it was the other team that just won the last game, right? Weekend clearance on the table one. I'm pretty sure it was. I don't know. I have us 5-5. Hopefully, I'm not wrong. I usually keep track of everything, man, but I'm just a little off today. Not bad. She's got a good shot for a follow-up.
Stroke, I think. Gotta make shape for this 9. What does that line look like for eyes? Drifts? Can you get drifted up past the 8-ball? Or you got to draw that?
I think you got to go into it or draw below it. If she just plays us with top spin.
Look at that. That's the shot I was thinking about. Look at that.
She stunned it over. That's what I mean. Like the cash ones don't do those kind of shots, right?
It's a great shot. I think what she's showing that most don't is that, you know, your heart's racing. She just looks like she's relaxed at the table, not rushing it. Her routine is flawless, just making sure she's making the shots versus me and many other people that shooting consistent. They get their emotions, their heart rate too much into it.
Well, she's dating Raph, so Raph's teaching her how to play pool, and he kind of plays this way, you know. Doesn't rush, very methodical, works things out, not afraid to take shots on. She's kind of playing that same style.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's one thing to have a role model or a teacher, but it's another one to listen to what they have to say. Not everybody learns the same way.
That's right.
And you gotta want it. Like, I don't think there's a lot of people that don't want to listen. They just want to go and shoot pool.
Well, and there's people that'll take classes and lessons, and they still don't want to listen. They don't want to learn. They just want to shoot. They think they want to learn, but they're not ready to learn yet.
They want the result without the work.
Everybody wants that, man.
That's what the lottery's for.
It's a lot. I guess it's more possible now than it was when we were growing up playing pool. Now they got technology, so you can cut corners here and there, scratch to the corner.
We spent hours in a pool hall over a weekend watching.
See sparks.
I like this guy already. Yeah, we spent hours and hours in the pool hall watching and owning our games and just watching people play or watching yourself get run out. Like it was just that's what you had to do. But now with YouTube and all these streams, you have unlimited amount of potential to watch people play.
Yeah.
Just ask my wife; she hates it. Who was watching pool for? Sees my phone sideways. She knows I'm watching a stream from somewhere.
Well, he ended up playing funny shape here. He should have been a lot easier than this. He's left himself in a position where he's thinking about going for a bank corner. But I think the cut to the side's available, and so is the cut to the corner. You just got to figure out what spin to use on it.
I don't think it's.
Oh, he's going to nail the bank, though. Wow.
Just eat it. Just do it.
A lot of banks today.
Should be called just deal with it. Just shut up and bank it.
Weekend clearance takes up the lead now. It's 6-5. Merlin, what's the score? 6-4, okay. So where did I get the 5 from?
We need an abacus on here to figure it out. It'd be really cool if you had a live scoreboard, like They score Julio.
All right, we're going to move into rack number 11. And, well, I guess rack number 12, because we're running two tables here. Raphael's breaking on the main table. Playing against Merlin Wamdiska, and he just smashed that rack, made a couple of balls. Opportunity knocking for him.
Let's see what Rap's done. A lot of this rack's got a few pocket balls in the middle of the rack.
Timothy Wong playing against Dave Strachan on table 1, and he's just turned the table over to Dave. Dave Strachan's playing on shots fired. His team is down by 2. They could be tied up here if Raphael and Dave can deliver a couple of wins.
He's going on this one. He's just plucking it apart, leaving himself the run up. I didn't think that 6 went inside. I think it does. You never been shot. Oh, it doesn't. Okay.
Too much pace. I wondered if maybe the 5-6 went to the side like a combination, but I don't think you even consider it.
You notice that between different levels of players that they attack the problem balls immediately, and he have to establish himself and then just kept shooting away from his trouble balls. It's not helping him.
Yeah, now he's gonna have to make up for it. Even if he makes his one, there's no shot. So, well, I guess he can make the 4-ball maybe. I don't know if it goes, but if he can make that, that'll open up the table.
So that goes. This is the shot to tackle immediately. He's now making shape on that 1 ball or one of these 2 in the pack after. Let's see what happens.
Well, and then that 6 is gonna go towards the right side, towards that stripe. If he breaks this out from this angle, the 5-ball should get nudged up towards that bottom rail, middle dot, or maybe to the left of the middle dot. Unless he ends up running into that 10-ball, then that's gonna change everything. The 6 did end up going towards the 11 ball. The 5-ball will stay put. He's got a shot on the 5 and a possibility to be able to get on the 6 from there.
See the angle. I don't think he's going to clip it in.
You can't make the 6 now. He can make the 5 though. He can draw over to the right to have a back cut on the 6, and then he needs a little bit of luck to get down for the 1. The odds are against him here on the finish.
This is tough. Yeah, this is really tough. And it comes down to like the challenge he made. I think he made it pretty good to 6. It would have been really nice if it went down on him. Then he would.
I think what he's got to do is he's got to draw back off the 5 for the 1 and then finish on that other ball in the bottom right corner, the 6. But that's a tough finish too. But that's a higher probability because now you're going to have a shot on the 8 ball. Yeah, it worked out. Now he's just got to find that perfect window, which I think it's like right to the rail. You got to get right stuck to the rail. If that ball comes off the rail at all, he's in trouble. He needs to get stuck right on it. Now I'm wondering if he's got enough angle to be able to either draw it back and try to get somewhere around this 10 ball, like above it or on the right side of it, or if he should just play straight forward and just try to get to the rail.
Can you see the 1? Can't see it. Okay.
He can see the 1, yeah. Yeah, you can see the 1 straight in. He might have a follow-through angle, maybe just slightly. But it looks like it's pretty straight.
You need your drone to go out there and get better angles while we're watching. That might be distracting for the
I do have one. I just don't use it for this.
Might be distracting for the players. Tell them they have to put up with a drone flying around them while playing.
Oh, and I didn't see who won that last game on the other table. Damn, I gotta go back and watch again.
Oh, Strack one.
Strachan did? Okay. So 6-5. So perhaps the score that I had earlier was just a premonition.
Oh, yes. What do you feel about the lotto tomorrow?
I don't know.
Some numbers.
Every time I think I'm going to win that thing, I never win. So try not to play it.
I messaged my boss and told him I won the lottery and put my phone away for a couple hours, and they called me.
Uh-huh.
But I won $20. Didn't ask how much.
He was trying to create something. And if that ball goes in, he's okay. If that ball didn't go in, he might be in trouble. He might still be able to make this 10 ball to the corner past the 6 ball, though. Which I think is the shot he's going to want to take.
I think he's going to want to leave that garbage mess down below. Do a little carom, spread out the 14 and 9. Bring the cue ball down bottom rail. Hopefully lock it up with a 12. This is a very aggressive shot.
6-4 for shots fired, you say?
That was before the tracks.
Oh, so I have it the wrong way right now. Hang on.
Still a nice shot. But if it's any further ahead.
All right, I'm going to have to go confirm, man, because I have no idea. I lost track of the scores. I flipped them now because they say that shots fired was at 6. I had them at 4. So. Thanks, Derek.
It's Derek this weekend. Come on.
Val Henderson, welcome to the stream. I'll have to wait to confirm the score after this rack is done.
We got Trent Russell on the line. It's my teammate. And now Derek says 7-4. The Jets won, didn't they? 3-2.
Okay, Raph. It was 6-4 for you guys? Okay, I had a 6-4 like you guys were losing. 6-4. Winning. 7-4. I saw it. So I'll go with what Derek says.
We got 48 people watching on here. What do we got on YouTube? 1,000? It's 8-4 now. The shots fired. Just the update came through.
All right, the score is updated. It's correct now.
Okay,
man, that was a mission.
Mike Long.
I did the last one. No issues, man. I never lost track of the score at all. I didn't have the score wrong once. This time, I had the score wrong 5 times, and all within 5 minutes. 5 different ways I had it wrong.
Well, I run a live scoring on my cornhole league. And just there's a live widget for it too. So getting people to report scores and trying to remember everything gets tricky. Oh.
I've been using this one for a while. It actually works pretty good.
I know.
You have to use like I don't know. There's more advanced to it, but like the standard use of this technique that he's using right now for the 6-ball kick shot, it works really good. But you can refine it and make it even better.
My instinct is telling me right now that he's going to hit it too thick. That's my instinct right now, but it might be wrong. Let's see what happens.
So that's what I was saying. Like you have to like refine it. So there's little things that are like there. For example, you would have to put a little bit of right hand spin because once he hit that rail, he wanted to come sharp to be able to kick it in. He didn't have that spin. He was just going natural center ball. And there's a small chance that when he looked at that line, because I've done this myself, that he thought to himself, maybe I got to put left hand spin and change the angle.
Is it a ghost line? You're supposed to let the ghost ball line up, or is it the edge?
It's the edge. Well, depending on where you want to hit on the ball.
So, but are you aiming for the center of the cue ball in there?
It depends on where you're hitting on the ball. Like if you're hitting the edge of the ball, then you would aim to the edge. If you're hitting the center of the ball or a cut into the ball, then that's what you were aiming to. And then you have to make the judgment from there. Like if you're doing a back cut like he was, you know you have to put that running English on it because you need it to kick into that pocket. Now if he puts left on it, it won't. It will hit straight to the rail like it did. But if he hits right, it goes to the pocket.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm thinking that he put left hand spin on that shot. And he didn't have to.
It was a little off center of the pocket too. So.
What's up, Trent Russell? Grace Costa, Billy Ricker, what's up, bro? Eric Langston, welcome to the stream.
Nice shot.
Made with some authority.
Strokes dead on. Seems like a foregone conclusion. Momentum just swinging towards shots fired.
And they're 4 games away from winning this match. Weekend clearance as well. They got to start clearing. Not in trouble yet, but they're getting close to that situation. Winning this game right now, the one that Irv Taylor is shooting at, that would help them come within 4. And then you would need a lucky break or 2 to try to get within 2.
I'm still pining about that 8 ball in the side pocket.
Yeah, when you miss shots, they gotta stay in the rearview mirror and just move forward. I gotta commend the equipment. Equipment's top notch. Their felt's brand new. The balls are shiny. I think they've done a good job of bringing the TV table up to standard for a top quality event. I think years gone by watching pool players get to see better players play more often. A lot of players right now are playing in handicap tournaments, so they don't get to see the top players play. A real appreciation for what their skill has done. So this event brings everybody together. Yeah, good rack, solid contacts, dry break, and probably 2 solids look like the better option here, but got to develop that 4 ball sooner than later.
Yeah, and that's just barely, man. Like the stripes aren't that bad. The stripes are actually better, I think.
So
But the opening shot's not there.
yeah,
Well, I guess the 13 ball is, but the 13 ball will be your breakout shot.
but you're 9-12. They don't go.
9 goes to the top left corner, 12 goes to the left side middle, and it goes to the right side middle.
But
And he's got that shot that's sitting here on the bottom rail. That can give him position for the 9 and the 12.
how you break the 11? 9.
You would have to do it right now with the 13 ball. Left hand spin, go straight into it.
It's an option.
That's how you have to start this rack. You have to go all in for it. Taking solids will be a tougher run out. He's got no breakout options around there. Oh, he went into it right away.
I was thinking, and not.
But it's still a tougher option. Didn't get rewarded.
He's got that 7 or not. Let's watch the body language.
What's up, Sean Jameson? If you're around this weekend, man, come by and hang out with me for a bit. Debbie Cornell,
Yeah.
welcome to the stream. So we won that game, Orv? Three away.
Everybody's played in team events who watch that momentum. Need to pick me up. Weekend clearance needs to get it. More wins, just wins. Get that confidence level up. Nice shot. Nice shot. That 8-ball was close to that, too. I'd like to say this 4 could go off the 8 inside. My
It was Orv that won that game.
what was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're sabotaging me, man.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. So it's not 10, it's 9. 10-5. 9-5. Dolly Parton.
Playing great. It's good shooting.
Scratch on the break on table 1.
Don't read his lips.
Dave Strachan will have a chance to be able to get his team just a little bit further ahead. Chip McKenzie trying to work on the magic here on this one.
Yeah, I'm liking this run. Worked hard for this.
Just needs to find the finish. I like that he's slowing down here. You don't want to rush it after you've done all the work. And keep the body still. It's going to go in. That's going to give him the 8-ball to the side pocket. They're down by 3 now.
There's that momentum swing. Strax and stop bleeding here. I don't see too much wrong with this rack.
No, he's going to get into that area right away here.
Be a little shy over it.
Yeah, and the natural line here is taking him towards that 1, which is not going to help. And putting a left-hand spin on this is not going to give him much better position either. Small chance that he might get hooked. It's almost better just to take the little nudge into the 1, but I think he's going to try to force the cue ball across.
This is what's nice about watching top players that work their way through the rack. They get out of position a little bit and they recover.
And he's got to make a decision here because he's leaving that 10 ball up at the top of the table. And he's got 1 at the top, 1 at the bottom, so he's got to make up his mind how he's going to play this, right? One of them has to be the finish ball, which I'm assuming the 10 ball will probably be the better finish ball because the 8 ball sitting on the right side.
True. He's got the 14 down low and the 15 up high. I think that uh-oh.
Too much juice. Ended up okay, though. He's got a shot to the side. I don't think he's going to be able to have good shape with his 10 ball, though. So this is uncomfortable for him now. He's got to make up for it.
Now, these are dynamo tables. That side pocket is a little bigger than Valley, so I think it's going to be a good angle on it, but I think it's come back and forth.
He's going to miss the shot, trying to force shape.
The shape wasn't there.
Back to our main table, we got Rafael walking around on this one. His team's 4 games away from winning the match. It's a race to 13. I can't believe I've been all over the place on the scoreboard on this matchup, man.
Welcome, Rob.
Honestly, it's like I've been drinking tequila while I wasn't. Somebody slipped tequila into my water.
That's the spice in your pork chop or your steak there.
Oh, it's good, man.
It's gummy weighted.
And it's still warm. Like I've had it for like an hour. This pork chop and fries have been sitting there for like an hour. It's still warm. It still tastes good. I just don't want to be rude and drop the mic, but I'll do it for a couple of chews in between.
I like Raf's approach here. You just got to run this ball up. I think it's shoot the 5 ball off this one. There we go.
Isn't that funny, man? Like you want it to like roll fast and it won't, and then you want it to roll slow and it doesn't. Game is funny like this, man.
Yeah, you know, you watch a stroke like Alex Pagilan, and he's just got a very follow through, His routine is on point, and it's all from his one pocket stroke. He's so good at it. And he finds himself in really making shots, and his stroke doesn't get wild. His stance is sound. Like, everything's just good about him.
He's gonna have to face this 5-ball to the side pocket. No other option here.
Unless you get the kick in combo, but that is.
No, that's too high risk.
And then, there's no reward, there's no payoff out. But you gotta know your opponent, so.
This is a tough shot too. So even if he makes it, it's, he's still tough.
If you take that 5 out of the way, the table's wide open for the opponent. Misery loves company.
John Korchinski, welcome to the stream. He's gonna go for the 5.
Oh, we got Marty Bray watching too. Wow.
Makes a great shot. Still in a situation here, though. He didn't get the shot on the 3. I don't think that 2-ball goes past the 3. So then he's stuck with the 7-ball, which is a tight cut to the top right corner, and that's all he really has. Yeah, I'd actually go for a jump on the 3-ball here.
Be an interesting conversation about jump shots. It's not my go-to shot, but I can make it.
But I mean, if you make the shot, you're gonna have the shape for the finish. So that's, and if you go for the kick shot, you're gonna lose the cue ball. You rather control the cue ball, make the 2-ball, then go up for the 7.
Yeah.
So that's how I take the jump.
I was able to use Trent's Q-Tech jumper. That was crazy. The thing is automatic. It's like Lululemon, just makes everything look good.
Oh, it did go past the 3. All right. I'll take that back. I didn't think it went past the 3-ball. So now he's okay still. He just needs to find a finish, which, I don't know. The risk taker might take the 7 to the side. If not, he could always play the 3-ball and come down for the 7.
I would have already shot a 7 to the side and left myself hooked down the bottom of the rail.
I don't think the 7 is good to the side. You'd have to play 3-rail shape, and then you're kind of playing with the speed of the table. Who won that game? Was it Strachan?
Yeah,
You sure? You said that last time.
Yeah. Everybody needs a tester.
All right. 10-6. They're 3 away from winning. Orv Taylor breaking in the next rack here on table 1 against Darren DeMerco.
Which event you going for Vegas? The CSI or the CCS?
I think it's just a pleasure trip.
Oh, so you're not going for BCA or VNEA?
No. No, he's going to sneak it in. Big pocket.
Beautiful. Nice run.
Eight ball's good. They're 2 away from winning. And it sounded like a smash and break on table 1, but I don't think it was. Or if Taylor on this table, his team trailing by 5. They need to stop the bleeding now.
Play at 11. Oh, late. But then I guess they'll play again until like 1 o'clock.
Yeah, there's a few teams that don't start till 11.
That's awesome. We got millions.
Good shot. He's got the 5 ball on the side. Tough challenge in this rack. He's got the 5 ball on the side, the 2 ball down low on the bottom rail. This might be a chance for him to take it. Gotta put a good stroke in here and get down to rail. Then he could spin back, come back down for the 5 after the 2. Let's see if he can get down there for it. Heavy draw on this one, tough race. Okay. Say procrastination is deadly.
That's good. That's
We're leaving a tough ball to the last. Makes for an exciting run out. Wow, that's a nice shot. Shape. Nice.
That was nice.
This is going to be an amazing shot if you get out of here.
Yeah, that was good. I wanted to honor him the right way, so it felt good.
6 is side pocket, both the top corners. That's it.
That's probably the plan. That's probably the plan with the weekend. Be playing good. They don't seem to be running hard.
Okay, now he's going to have to drill into this.
Think about it.
Potentially a rail first or something. I don't know. He hit the 9 first.
So much pressure.
Discipline there. So the 6 ball back. Nice shot. Went from a runnable table now to a disaster. The discipline would have watched him just clip the 4, put the 5 in the corner and leave it down there for the 1, 4, 7, 6.
It's good up.
Which ball you call it? 4 balls? Okay.
Oh. Okay. It's like a nightmare. It just keeps getting worse. Oh, he's calling the bank here on table 2. That's deep in the pocket. Jaws to jaws. Okay, let's see who's got here. Like he's not getting stressed out over it. Just focusing, make the ball. This is the strategy after you start getting out of line. You just got to make balls.
Is he going 6 off the 7 or cutting it straight in there?
I don't know. It looked like he was lining up to go straight in.
Oh, he was maybe playing off the 7. Looked almost like he was trying to play a combo because he missed it a little bit.
Well, he re-rocked the entire thing, so it's good. We got. Doesn't have much to go off here. We'll start plucking apart that the cluster. But we saw him made some great shots the last match he was up against. He ran on a tough solids. So let's see what we can do here.
I would just bump into the 9-ball, play safe. He doesn't give him anything.
Oh, no, you're right. You got to know your opponent. You don't have to give him much. Take the ball in hand.
So by making the shot, like, you didn't get anything out of it, and you opened up his 1-ball.
This is a ball count situation. You might think this out, but still need to win. So you got to play those smart shots, like Rod said. Just
Looks like Darren's going to put shots fired on the hill, just an 8-ball away. He'll make it. They're on the hill.
it's up to Jessica to finish off. This is a lot of pressure.
So we're down to the 1-table scenario at the moment.
Right. This is in the single digits. If I was on Bet365 right now, he's getting out this rack. Some dynamic betting going on. Not say he's getting out this rack on his. It's gotten low. 11 goals. Okay, 3 rail. Breakup. Okay, I think he just went to double digits on Bet365.
Making the shot is not going to be beneficial here. It just won't give him anything to follow up with. I think at this point, you just have to try to control the situation. Maybe, you know, take that stripe and roll it up towards that 7. Tie up the 7-ball.
This is where the experience comes in. I think I have enough of it, but you get to watch.
Oh, this is
players.
good. Didn't really want to make it, though.
You get to watch other players play safeties, and then you're like, oh, that was a great shot. I'm going to try that next time. And then you'd have thought of a different way of running this rack out, knowing that you don't need to run the rack. Take your chance, take your choices, and then stop.
He's still okay here. He still has a shot to the corner. Oh, he's going to miscue, though.
This might end it. It's unfortunate.
1-ball still tied up.
Hey, Urbanic, how are you? Likes to be on TV. Like his focus here is trying to aim down and see what the worst case scenario is if he goes up that 14 too far.
Yeah, he's just looking for the breakout angle. That's what he was doing there. You don't ever want to finish on a breakout unless you have to, and in this situation, he has to. And this breakout could be good for him because the 1-ball is going towards the top left corner. He just has to find a shot and a follow-up.
He did not have to hit that very much. He just couldn't get the spin.
Yeah, now he doesn't have any options here. Safety's the only option, and he's going to move things here.
It's going to be a good thing. I don't know, Rod. What's the safety here? Flip the 1-ball, spin down the bottom rail. Just feather and just let that one sit there. The cue ball.
I was thinking something like what he did, but I was actually thinking of bringing the cue ball on the bottom rail, but I think the more force you put on it, the more it would have opened up and it would have been irrelevant anyway. I don't think he had a winning chance on that safety no matter what he did.
Yeah.
It was one of those situations where you almost have to just pray for a miracle and just hammer the ball, Corey Duel style.
The Happy Gilmore stroke where you take a running serve.
I never recommend to do that, but honestly, that situation there, like, you didn't have anything.
Nice shot. There you go.
It's going to feel good. The way he's got to look at it is he did his part, survived the rack.
We got Frank Berg watching the stream.
All right, Jessica Archer at this table on table 1.
Let's try this. Let's try. Rod, when did you start playing pool? What year?
I don't know, man. I started off when I was a kid, but I didn't really play. I started off having passion for pool as a young kid. I didn't start playing until, I don't know. See, there's playing and playing. I never really played. I just shot around once in a blue moon whenever I had a chance, but it was never really intentional. And then playing as a player, 2002.
I would say mine was 97, 98, probably 98. Played at the Q Club on Henderson, the OG one. It's an interesting story because I played and my friend at work was like, "Oh, you play pool?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but I lose every week. I play every Sunday at the Q Club, every Saturday at Q Club 9-ball tournament with my dad, and then I'd lose every week." And then he was like, "Oh, you should come to this tournament at Euphoria." So I went when I had a free weekend, and so who are you playing? I said the name, and he goes, "Oh, that guy won last week. Don't worry. There's a B-side and the beers are cold." So I said, "Okay." So I go play him and I beat him. He goes, "Well, I thought you said you were bad." And I said, "I lose every week." He goes, "Well, where'd you play?" I'm like, "I play at the Q Club." Well, the top players in Manitoba are playing at the Q Club. And of course you're going to lose every week because they're damn good.
Yeah, we had a lot of good players back then.
It was good. And on 9-foots, you learn a lot more. Your stroke, there's not much room for your stroke to be wonky. And yeah, we got Eric Horvilson was like 13 or 14. Sean Monkman was 8 or 9 years old. Like he was watching Jason Klatt at 7 years old, running racks. Stroke was so fluent. And Brent Kalnitsky, super good player, but in the shadows of those players, you know, he's struggling. Not struggling. He was still a really good player, but he just wasn't showing. It was just him alone. He was seen a really good player, but he still is a good player.
I remember those days, and you're right. Like Brent was around. He was actually a big part of the action, but he was never looked at the same way as those other guys because those guys were just like big name players right off the hop. And Brent is a great competitor, man. If you watch him play, he's just as good as them. But he didn't have the same recognition because those guys were always going into the action and everybody knew who they were.
I'll completely agree, Ron. That was exactly what happened. And Brent, now I watched him play in the Masters division at VNEA last year. He ran some tough sets, like just played amazing. And I think he cracked top 3 or top 4, but still like played amazing and didn't get he wasn't in the team event, but the field in the Masters division was tough. He did well.
Yeah, no, he's a good player, man. And I think, I don't know, like a lot of people forget about it until eventually they got to play him on the table, then they realize how good he is.
And what's intimidating when you're playing somebody at a skill level like that is that you're watching them make shots with consistently and a confident stroke. And those are things you're like, well, I didn't even think of that shot, and I don't have that stroke. I don't have that on my golf bag. I just don't have it. So you're like, wow, what a shot. So it makes you think about things you need to develop and your fundamentals to get better at shots like that.
One of the things that I admire about Brent Kalnitsky is that he doesn't need to practice because he doesn't. And so when he plays, like he doesn't care, but he plays so good and yet he doesn't care.
Yeah,
like
you don't see him out competing in tournaments, but
no, and he doesn't sweat when he's playing against anyone either.
I think it's all that time at the poker table probably keeps him clean, keeps his mind sharp.
Forced to take the fine to the corner now. Trying to get on for that 2-ball. Didn't get it.
Where did you start playing when you started in 2002? What hall were you playing on?
What's that?
What pool hall were you playing out of?
I guess I originally started playing at the Q Club on Henderson because I had the practice cards back then.
Oh, $25 a month.
And I used to like play all the time. But my original spot was Alfie's.
Oh yeah.
Because Alfie would like let me come in and they would close like at sometimes 12, sometimes 1. But no matter what, like once it was closed, he would let me stay there and practice and shoot, and I'd be there all hours of the night practicing, man.
I remember Alfie's.
I didn't even live close by Alfie's back then, but I would make the effort to go in there because I just enjoy hanging out with Alfie. And he used to say to me, like, hey, man, I'll take you to Vegas. You can play on our team. And I'd be like, what? Like, I was just a beginner player. Like, what? But I was a good potter, man. I just had no idea what else to do. But as far as potting, like, if there was a line to the pocket, I made the shot. I just didn't know anything about spins or shape or anything like that.
I used to play at not Q Club. It was Starlight Billiards on Regent. Rose and Larry around the place. Greek family, super fun. They were treat you like family. But I don't think there wasn't a lot of like true competitors. There's some good players in the league right now that started out playing there. Orvis, Matt, there's some really good players that played out of there. But and Derek Gledhill, I'm sure he's on the stream to listen about it. But there were some good players, but you know, it's Transcona. There wasn't a lot of top talent traveling out to Transcona to play. So, and there wasn't too many tournaments there. It was just a good place to hang out in the Transcona.
Great shot, Dave. Ends up sweet for the 8-ball also to win the match for his team.
Dave's got a long pedigree of Q sports, including snooker, English billiards, 8-ball, and 9-ball. It's been around the game.
For the match. Oh, he's going to miss it. No way. Unbelievable, man.
I'd like to say this would leave nightmares.
Oh,
but not
man. Yeah, I'd have a sip of my beer, too.
Maybe that was my commentator's curse. I can't say that. Should have just shut up.
Second time he's missed a shot like that today, so maybe he was thinking about that last time he missed.
Yeah. That's why the rearview mirror is so small. Just forget about it.
Big juice on this one.
He's digging. He's got 14 or 13.
Well, he's got to make the 14. He needs the 13 ball for a breakout angle, or he's got to take this other stripe at the bottom rail for the breakout. He could draw back into it from here. Yeah, that'll do. Options on the 9 to the corner or 11 to the side. Can play the 11 to the side, then set up for the 9 ball on the other side.
Blair Lawson rounds down behind the table here. Sure, he's in pretty tough here. Oh, sorry, I didn't see a 14.
Yeah, but still an interesting choice because like he's put himself in a situation where he's got to work harder for the finish.
Going up, down, up. And this is gonna be tough.
Yeah, and then to get the finish too, because now you're flirting with a scratch angle.
Let's see.
And I'm not talking the side, I'm talking about the corner where he's standing. Oh, he did that okay though. Roll up safety.
Rail, kick safety.
He's looking to bank it. Big shot here, man. Oh, I don't know if that's where he was trying to make it. But that's going to be a loss, and that's going to be the match for shots fired.
All right, Rod, appreciate having me on here. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for coming on, man.
Right.
13-7, the final score. We're going to have some other matches coming up. The 11 o'clock matches are be coming up next. I am going to stop the stream, and I'll be streaming again once we start off the 11 o'clock matches. So you have enough time to go have something to eat, you know, have a quick smoke. Check up on your kids, man. You know, you've been watching pool all night. They're just shooting around there, so it doesn't count. We'll just bring this down. Set the mood. Da 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 da. All right. All right. So 2 matches in, and we got another matchup coming up for you guys. I believe it's a second round matchup, also 11 o'clock matches. It should be exciting. I have no idea who's going to be playing though, but we are going to find out soon enough. Couple of shout outs here before we go on to the next stream. We'll start off with CAHS Central Sports Cards and Memorabilia. located at 995 Milstego Drive, number 101, or unit number 101. They're located here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, right on Ellis and, Milstego Drive. I was trying to think, like, what's the name? I was like, wait a minute, it's Milstego Drive. 204-775-9631. I'm all over the place today, man. Give them a shot if you want to come check them out. They have a website, but it's not, they have to be, I guess, done over again. They got to reset their website, get it all set up properly again. But eventually they'll have something available for the website for you guys to be able to check out some of their merchandise and products. Shout out to Active Pool League, who donated the tables and also contributed to the event, sponsoring some money towards the event. If you want to check them out, you can find them on Facebook. You can also find them, I believe, on their old website, the Active Coin website. But if you want to sign up for Active Pool League, that's where you go. And they also run Active, I don't know if it's called Active, but they have a dart league. So if you're looking for darts, they got that also. We'll do a couple of pictures here. This is the Wally Mclean 3rd Annual Memorial Tournament. That's Wally on the left, his dad, Chief Cornell McLean Sr. in the middle, and Cornell McLean Jr. on the right, his brother. Picture of Wally and his mom, Lisa. Picture of the brothers, Cornell and Wally. Having a good time with the old man in this picture. The event will be running for 3 days. This is day 1. We're going to come back with more action. It's going to be the 11 o'clock matchups. Looking forward to it. A recap on the rules. We'll just do that real quick. It's a 3rd annual Wally Mclean Memorial 8-ball tournament. 25-game format, race to 13. So whoever gets 13 wins first wins. 5-player teams with 2 masters allowed per team. The handicap system is a 20 points per team system. And if there's any differences, then you'll get a handicap. You'll get a spot of X amount of games. The last 2 teams that just played, they were a 4 and a 4. So if they would have played against a 0, they would have got a 4-game spot. But because they played against another 4, or a 4 handicap, then they ended up playing even. But the point system, Premier, Vegas Intermediate, or Master are 5 points. Super Vegas are 4 points. Vegas and Cash Plus players are 3 points. Cash 3 and Cash 2 players are 2 points. Novice players or Cash 1 players are 1 point. Everybody's warming up. They're getting ready for the matches. 11 o'clock coming around. Another 25 minutes from now. Last highlight. Check out the last highlight. A great shot from Dave. He's going to get set up for the 8-ball, which he ended up missing, but he ended up winning the game anyway, so it didn't really matter. It didn't really matter. All right, so then I guess the last thing is for myself. If you guys want to follow me or add me on YouTube, you can subscribe to my channel. Find me under Arriagada/CSL Manitoba. If you like the way I do the commentary here, is the way I always do the commentary. So you guys can always follow, subscribe, and then you'll get notified every time that I go live on YouTube. That's it for now. I am going to come back with another stream shortly. I'm not doing the pool wisdom because this is a memorial tournament. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream so far today. That's always true. My name is Arriagada. If you guys want to add me or follow me on Facebook, you can. If you want to message me to come out to your town to cover an event, and that can be anything, not just pool related. I do a lot of different kind of work. You can message me at cslmanitoba@gmail.com. Same thing if you have an event that you want to advertise, even if you're not hiring me, but you want to advertise, get some little bit of spotlight on your event, message me at cslmanitoba@gmail.com. Include the poster though, okay? And donations and sponsors, same thing, cslmanitoba@gmail.com for e-transfer or PayPal if you're in the States. And I guess that's it for now. I will be back in about 20 minutes with another stream. 11 o'clock matches coming up next. It's going to be a good time, I promise you. You have enough time to go for a smoke and have something to drink real quick, or even make a snack. You know, we're getting into that snack hour. Friday night. 11 o'clock matches coming up soon. I'll see you guys shortly. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking and sharing the stream. Thank you for taking the time to comment as well. I appreciate all of it. I'll see you guys shortly. Cheers. Oh, but before I go, I also got to say thank you to Jason McNish for taking the time to join me on the mic. It's not easy to get on the mic and to do commentary, man, but he took it on. He came on here and did a good job. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate it. All right, I'll be back with another stream shortly. Cheers.